Hi beautifuls, welcome to YILDIZ Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium. I cover astrology and everything else I cover is above on the screen. Now, we don't like long intros, so my contacts are directly below, and how to book, what, where, why, how has been all left to the end. Those of you who have clicked the link, I do automate posts to keep you in the loop as when I'm coming live and where I'm going to be. So without further ado, let's get into the update and the real reason you're here. Enjoy. Grab a cuppa, sit back and relax. Love to hear your feedback. Libra, let's get into your psychic update for your romance read. Now, I have pulled the cards. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium. Where would we start? Now, I do feel where you're at the minute by mid-month romantically, it is feeling as though you've really got this longing that you want to get back on the road. You've really got this longing that you want to be on mission. And I do feel this is a time at the moment that we can have cross wires. Now, you're very focused on the direct outcome you're wanting to have happen, okay? You're questioning the vision and the quest. It's like, okay, we know spiritually speaking, Libra's the most balanced. Mars at the moment is in the house of Libra. So your vision and quest, it's almost like, it's always darkest before the dawn. This can be a tense time and you can be a little bit critical towards yourself. So I feel you're really honing in on the reality that there is a vision and a quest, but it can be an extremely confusing time. Now, you're almost looking at what you can do within your power. You've got creation in reverse. And again, it can be a time when we're feeling a little bit unproductive, like we're hitting walls and anything we're moving towards isn't really going according to plan. And for some reason, I really am getting that something is outside of our control. And that's really half the time the way. But it doesn't mean that this isn't going to be a positive outcome. I do feel there is healing at the moment that you are still spiritually undergoing. And I do feel you have to look after your health and your well-being. I feel the question is, with this vision and quest, with this romantic interest, what can you do? There's also a question to do with children. Now, that may be yours, theirs, past, creation, and not just creation, but it could be a creative project. But I feel it's more with planting that seed. It's what, where, why, when. When are those things coming full circle? And, is it going to be repairable? Okay, I'm also seeing that, again, you can be reflecting back on how people are seeing you. You may be reflecting upon how you can change maybe your appearance, maybe your demeanor, maybe the way you're showing up. But you're looking back. And sometimes we want to look back with circumstances in the romantic connection, within separation, however it be, but it's looking at the past. This is in the past tense position. And it's beauty, okay? Which you guys are the Venus sign. You're a Venus energy, which you are beautiful, but it's as within, as without. But you can be looking at, okay, are you that same person? Do you resonate with the same clothes and the things you're doing and how you're showing up? And I think some of you are wondering if this person finds you attractive, and if they appreciate everything you are. But I do feel it's more happening at a personal level, that art of appreciation and, what you're wanting to do. I do feel some of you are changing the way you're showing up. Some of you are wanting to just throw the baby out with the bathwater, metaphorically. And it can be a time of change and transition. It's funny because there's a falsity, and universe is saying to me that this person is, in fact, very attracted to you, but it's something that you want to do for yourself. That's fine. But it's also almost this feeling that this individual isn't seeing you for who you are, and you're good, you're bad, and you're ugly, and that they don't love you, maybe. But I am seeing that there is a truth that you're having a revelation about, but it's something that you want to do for self. I feel it's something that you're changing, that you feel it doesn't resonate with you anymore, and you're happy to do such. I also see that where you stand at the moment in this, it's really breaking things down. Oops, interesting. Okay, it's really breaking these things down, reduction, minimizing conflict. I wouldn't say walking on eggshells. I don't feel so. I feel this is a time that you are really looking at things and understanding them. Dissect by dissect, really, really looking at, okay, where is the pain? What is the problem? you're looking at it practically, but it might be you're trying to keep life extremely simple. I'm going to tune into this further. I feel you're willing to give less. I feel if it's in a give and take, you'll give more. If things aren't serving you, I feel you're choosing to give less and less. But I also feel that the metaphor coming through with this reading is there is a situation occurring, and I do feel it's on the other person's side. And I think that's the frustration at the moment, is that you're willing to defend to the end, but you need to know more information about what is going on. I do feel during Mercury retrograde, this can be where some information comes towards you. But I also feel you're being very unique. There might be projection placed towards you as you should deal with the circumstance in a particular way. We have individuation coming as the outcome, and I feel you're standing very firm. And between you and this romantic interest, you know this person, okay? And this is really a strong message coming through for those of you maybe on a twin flame path, for those of you in a spiritual connection. I feel you directly know this individual well. So you will take on board opinions, but you also will be individual enough to say, hey, okay, I'm willing to look at that. But you're also being very individual in a sense in the way you tackle it. I feel, again, it's not that you can't stick up for yourself, and it's not that you, I don't feel you're looking at yourself as a victim. And I'm seeing the red, again, you will defend your family to the end. You will defend those that you love very, very strongly. But I also see that with this, unless we've walked in another person's shoes, we can never quite understand it. Or we can surmise, but we can't understand. And I think it's a bit like you're coming through like a warrior or a warrior princess, willing to, but I also feel you're walking away from conflict. You don't want any drama. You don't want to become part of a problem. You really are dealing with the conflict in a very different way. And I think that's standing by example. I do feel you're prepared to fight. And when I say fight, it doesn't mean an argument. I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling to defend your truth, to stand in your integrity and authenticity. But I think you're looking over your shoulder and it's showing you how much you've changed. And I do feel if some of these circumstances that are playing out surrounding your love life right now, if you looked back over maybe 4 years, you really are dealing with it quite differently. The foundation, you might be thinking that something to do with money's come up, okay? You got prosperity in your foundation. And it's funny because the card's in reverse, which I'm not getting this as a bad vibe. There may have been crosswise relating to money, crosswise relating to finances, people's value systems. Maybe again, I don't think it's self-esteem, but there's a question mark hanging over this. And you may be stuck thinking, is this going to be a bugbear? And I don't feel it will be. If there's anything to do with value or prosperity that had been coming up, I do feel universe is giving you the blessings, but it's also not going to become a problem in this connection. I do feel this is a workable, changeable scenario ship. I also feel there is values at the moment that both parties are going through. And I do feel both parties maybe have been spiritually working very hard or directly within the career. Okay. There can be something to do with your assets and a connection and looking at, is that going to be a problem moving forward? Again, they're showing no. I also, and it's weird, it's almost coming through prenuptial. But I do feel this is going to be a brand new chapter. This is going to be a brand new chapter for the connection. Some of you are feeling as though that you may not be able to say no to this person. And it's funny because strength is in reverse, and it may be that you feel the power is outside of your control. I do feel with the clarifiers, 2 romance cards I pulled, 2 came out, so I directly took them. The first one is, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I do feel some of you are questioning the love that this person has for you, and that may be because of what they're showing. Maybe because there's, you might be feeling, look, universe take the wheel, so to speak, it sort of does feel that this person is maybe showing you something different, and there's crosswires going on at the moment. Maybe it's not looking as attractive as potentially it should be, but I do feel they're actually seeing a perspective, and I feel it's by you standing by example and stepping back and allowing this person to make their decisions, to maybe fight for you. And it doesn't need to be, hey, I'm going to stand over here. It feels just allowing something to play out naturally in its organic form. I feel you're actually going to see a change. Now, I do feel at the moment some of you are feeling quite spiritually stuck because you haven't seen it yet, but it's because this person is actually directly dealing with this in their auric field. The other card is Secret Admirer. And again, when we go into questioning and we're thinking this person potentially through their actions and words, Mercury retrograde in Libra, is not showing us something. It's through the subliminal. And this card is talking about heart-centered energy, but it's Secret Admirer. And it's when we keep things closed in, maybe not articulating it. Remember, we do have Mercury retrograde in Libra. Libra, so you guys can be getting confused, especially with people's communication at the moment. And we can be accidentally feeling as though things are happening to us, which, yes, for many Libras, it can be. It can be a very tough few weeks. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And that is a them problem, not a you problem. But it is a potential that we are misunderstanding through our communication sense at this point, how this person really, really does feel. And I do feel they're investigating that, but I do feel they're feeling it. I do feel they have very, very deep feelings, but their language of love is different. So the way they're showing it during this transit can become a bit confusing. Now, this can be causing you to feel as though there is an indecision here and this person's not quite sure. But the cards are really saying that it's by not controlling it and allowing them to have their heart-centered activation that they can show such to you. If you do want to come through to the extension, the link is directly below. I am live during the week for the Twin Flame updates, and we do have the Members Hub, which I am live in the Members Hub 3 times a month for private sessions. Come join us. I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for joining YILDIZ Readings. If you do need to find the link for the Members Hub, it is directly below in the information box, or you can see above on the screen, it's on the main page. Now we have 3 tier levels, as well as on Fridays, we are live on the main platform. By clicking the bell, I automate posts for both the members and the main page, plus any additional information I feel you need. The website is been updated and we do have a lot more content on it, as well as new products coming in 2022. If you do want to join webinars, we have the list, as well as the launch of the Age of Aquarius with the VIP list. For all my other media content, follow me live on the links below. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, we all have it covered, and we have more content coming. See you during the week.